And in the news today, boy found dead in Jamaica. Little boy found dead in Jamaica after a series of incidents happened in Jamaica. It's alleged that, and of course, we're not going to release the official news right now. We are going to go to a couple of songs and we're going to start the show officially before we release the latest of the news. But in the meantime, just for the sake of those who are joining now, let me post a picture that was released recently. So this is the picture that was released recently of the little boy that has disappeared. This little boy has disappeared, and the end result of his finding are not the sweetest ones. So we are going to go into that story right after this break. All right, so let me just jump into this song. Let me just jump into this song before we jump into that story. Now, I played a song. I played a song recently, or I uploaded one of my latest uploads, and in this uploads, it was saying it was a nice song by one of my friends. God is enough. God is enough. All right, here it is. All right, in the meantime, I want to say quickly, if you came in and you did not have a wrench or you weren't in blue, no hard fear, TR is here. It was not anything that you did. I just removed all mods yesterday. I was revamping and, fixing things over. So right now we don't have any mods really. We just have like three mods since yesterday. We have Blood X and we have SF Rose and we have Tommy Travels. We have about four mods right now. So if you came in and you were not in blue, don't feel funny, don't feel heartbroken. It is going to change again. I might just make everybody blue, but for now we don't have any blue. As a matter of fact, yesterday we did not have any blue, but today we have about four blue. So have no fear. I tell you. So we're about to go into the show and we realize that today, because I did not post my stream as a grow stream. You see the difference? I wonder if anybody see the level of loyalty. Every single day when I start my stream, by this time we have 70 people in there. But because I did not announce a grow stream today, where is everybody? What's up with the shares? What's up with the likes? What's up with everything? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. So because it's not a grow stream, there is no more likes, there is no more shares. I see a share from Unstoppable Live. I saw a share from SF Rose. But because I did not post it as a grow stream, does this mean that, hey, anyway, regardless of who is present today, we are going to blast this thing because we need to understand that we need to curb the situation that is happening around us. Now, before we go into the show, we're going to do the normal thing that we normally do every day. Before we go into the show, we normally make sure that we invite the Almighty God in our midst because God is the author and finisher of our faith. We want to say, big up to God. God first at all times. Big up God. What you mean? We believe, say, God is the reason why we are still alive. And because we have the breath of life, which is the most important gift from God, then we have to give thanks to God himself for this gift. I want to say greetings and welcome to the royal family. We're going to be rocking some channels today, but before we do that, let me welcome you all to the stream. This is the royal family, and of course we have an abundance of the unstoppable crew here this morning with us. Thank you all for coming in. Now, there is a situation that is very sad. The heart is sad right now, but we're going to find a reason to give thanks to the Most High Jah for his many blessings on our lives today. Now, we're going to be going into the news. We're going to be going into the news shortly, but before we get into the news, I just have to cheer my heart up with this song by saying, God is enough for me. And with that being said, God is enough for me, God is enough for you, and God is enough for everybody. So this song was done by one from Jamaica, his name, and here comes the king of 1999, the first of the morning. We'll need to see some brightness in a day that is sad. That's right. So I am thankful for this orange looking thing. 1999. Thank you before and after the mix. Thank you before and after the mix. We need to see something that can cheer up the people in the midst of this sad situation. Jamaica YouTube TV. Boom, bang, 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 bang. Thank you for coming in, Jamaica YouTube TV. It is a sad situation. A very, 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 very sad situation. But we want to say, you know, we're going to cheer up regardless of the situation. We have to cheer up. So the breaking news is coming after I'm going to play the song one more time, because in all this sadness, we have to find a reason to give thanks and praise to the Most High. And so here we go one more time. Marching in, we have 65 people in the building. We have 55 like. What are you talking about? What is wrong? Slap the like, man. Slap it like this. Oh, I didn't hear it. Slap it, man, slap it. Oh, slap it from this side then. Did you slap it? Slap, slap, slap. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're rocking in. God is enough for us in the afternoon and in the night time and the morning time too. It is a Friday afternoon right now. It's 12 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock will be news time. And so here we go, here we go. One more time with God is enough.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my...
TR, we want to talk. Cut the music, our heart in pain. JYTV said, cut the music, our heart in pain. I try to cheer up myself because me bawling, you know. Me bawling. I want everyone to know so me crying. This is really sad. When you find your child in this condition, it is really sad. Right now, cold bump all over my body. It is a very sad news. A blood said he dry humps at the button. You know what, as a matter of fact? Let me cut the music, let me cut the music, let me cut it. Let me cut it. Let me cut it. Okay, so in the news today, we have this little boy, and the news is very, 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 very. It's a sad news. Look at the smile of the young Jamaican boy. Very young Jamaican boy, and look at what is happening. And there is the alleged story that this man could possibly be the man responsible for this sad situation. This man right here could very well be responsible for this sad situation. Take a look, take a look, take a look. It's alleged at this moment, the time of death. But in case you did not know, this little boy went missing. This little boy went missing and he was found dead. So that's the story making the news today. Little boy in Jamaica found dead after, and let me play a voice note to let you know a little of what is going on. Let me play quickly a voice note to let you know what is going on. Let me play a voice note quickly to let you know. So this was sent to me. This voice note was sent earlier by my brother. If you recognize the voice of the man in the If you recognize his voice, it is okay. But if you don't recognize the voice in this story, then that is fine. That is definitely fine. So here is the story. Hold on. Let me get it properly.
Things with him. And
All right, so this is what was said. Let me play it for you quickly.
alright, so allegedly the brother and the mother break up. The mother end things with him, and after the mother end things with him go at the little boy father yard, past the little boy father upon the roadside, go at the yard, must lure the little boy out of the house or something. Carry him where this allegedly happened, I think about Monday or Tuesday of this week. Then them just find the little boy body last night with his hands tied behind him, dead. Them not determine what the cause of death yet, but them find him in a Kingston in a water. So them are, people are assume say drown him drown, but no cause of death not released yet.
All right, so there you have it. That was the voice of another Jamaican vlogger. Now, there is something that is happening that I am pleased of. There is something that is happening that I am pleased of. The vloggers are taking over the communities, and I love it. So while somebody can be cruel enough to kill a little boy and feels like he's getting away, hey, the bloggers and the vloggers is at you. Yes, we aimed to correct situations that is hidden from the public, because some things are not allowed on public airwaves and on some of the public medias, or should I say the national media companies. Some things are not allowed on there, so they don't broadcast some of the things. But if somebody think they're getting away, the bloggers and the vloggers are getting together to make a correction in this sphere of life. Because if anybody feels them can kill off a little picnic them, if anybody feel like they can kill our children and get away, hey, the vloggers and the bloggers and the people that are doing this, we don't only grow numbers. We don't only help people. We don't only help people by trying to grow their numbers or grow their channels. We also help people by trying to solve problems as best as we can. And whatever it takes to catch a criminal or a killer, we have to come together as one big family, stand together as a unit to correct situations that plague us as human beings, whether it be in Jamaica or in the USA or wherever you are. Now, what I want to say, it could be any of us. It could be any of us. You know how sad it is to bury your child? Now, your child went missing after you had a breakup with your fiance or your spouse. After you had a breakup with your spouse. Then comes your little boy baby. Your little baby boy missing. And all of a sudden you find him in water with his hands tied behind his back. Now, this is the heights of cruelty. This is the heights of cruelty. Now, to be honest, whoever has done this, and I will say, please not to get me wrong, we have not figured out the cause of death yet. We have not figured out the cause of death. So while we await post-mortem or wait the results of what had caused his death, whether he was strangled, whether he was stabbed to death, whether he was, whatever was the cause of death, we don't know yet. But all we know that this is a very sad situation, and we have to come together to see what we can do about the situation before anything happens further and anything else happens. So I am going to show you the picture again, because we are trying to have the picture that you remember it. My brother Unstoppable said, we're trying to make sure the picture stick in your head. So if you see this man sitting next to you, you know what to do. Call the police. Tell them this man that is sitting beside you might be guilty of a crime. But if he's not guilty, then the police will let him go and let him go free. All right. So I'm going to show you one more time the little boy that we're talking about. Really sad news, really sad news, really sad news, really sad. So we're putting, it's alleged this man might be needed for questioning shortly because this man could possibly be behind all of what is happening. This man right here. So take a look in his eyes. So when you see this man again, you could be staring into the eyes of a killer. We're not saying that he is. We're not saying that he is, but he could possibly be. Until we find him for questioning because he cannot be found right now. He's on the run. He's on the run, so we don't know. But this is the little boy that went missing and has been found with his hands tied behind him in waters in Kingston, Jamaica. So we want to say it is a sad news, very sad news. As a matter of fact, I am going to I'm going to take a call. I will be taking one call. So guys, sit back, sit tight, sit tight, sit tight. I know many of us here came to grow. Many of us here came to grow, but we had to make this known to the public. We had to make this known to the public. We have to tell as much people as we can. Hold on a minute. Did I miss a super chat? I saw 1999 from somebody. Hold on, let me check. Because I think I missed a super chat somewhere. I think I missed something somewhere. So let me just check quickly. Because I think I missed something somewhere. Oh, Dirty Broke and Chrysler Imperial. Thank you for those super chat. Dirty Broke and Chrysler Imperial. And before and after the mix, thank you for those super chat. I must say I appreciate it. From the depths of my heart, I do. Thank you very much for trying to... And there is Sun City in the building. There is Sun City in the building with a super chat. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. All right. We are going to... That's the fourth super chat of today. You can... Thank you for that super chat, my friend. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you one more time. Sun City Scratcher for that super chat. Okay. We're going to take a call. Oh, and here is Patrick Jane Forums with a 10. Thank you, Patrick Jane. Thank you, Patrick Jane. And I am not... Patrick Jane, thank you for coming. Patrick Jane Forums, thank you so much for coming in with a super chat. I do appreciate it from the depths of my heart, my friend. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we're going to take a call. We're going to take one call right now. So let's discuss it a little more before we go back into the next side of the show where we will take care of the growth of your channels. Let's go back into this one more time. So I'm going to ask my brother to call in so we can discuss it a little bit more before we move on further. Before we move on further, we're going to ask my brother to call in so we can discuss this a little bit more. What go on, my brother?
Yeah, no family, well, man.
All right, guys, we have one of my Jamaican brothers on the line. He's not in a good place right now. He's not in a good state of mind right now to speak. He's really saddened by the story, but he has a better grip on the story because he's been in touch with a lot of people. So we're gonna ask him to elaborate a little bit on what has happened to this little boy.
Alright, you can hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, so from the information that I received, because a very close friend of mine is actually, in connection with the mother and the grandfather of the child. And he was explaining to me that the child went missing a couple of days ago, as in this week, this very same week that we're in. And, there was a bulletin out where they was seeking assistance in finding the child. And it was even alleged that the person who was the stepfather of the child contacted the mother and was attempting to ask for a ransom for the child to be returned or something like that, and when the police was contacted about it, I tell the mother, say, you need to go to another police station and stuff like that, which didn't really make much sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just last night, the body was discovered, and allegedly his hands was tied behind him. And it's rumored that the child was drowned, but there is no confirmation to the cause of death yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's actually a sad situation,
It's
It's
a
truly
very
a sad situation.
it's a very sad situation, but it is definitely confirmed that the child is dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any
It's actually widespread news right now.
widespread news that the child is dead? Any name of the child and the age?
The child is 8. The name I can't really say off the top of my head now, but I know he's 8.
Okay. So you heard it.
Yeah.
You heard it, guys. It's not just me that is saying it, but the news is out that an 8-year-old child has been killed. It is not yet been confirmed whether this man that have been shown his picture. It is not yet confirmed that he is definitely the killer, but he is needed for questioning at the moment because he has something to do with it. So
Right.
we're going to continue to follow up this news as we vloggers are taking over this thing and making sure that justice is being served where it belongs. Thank you for coming in, my friend Unstoppable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man,
All right,
blessings.
bro.
All right. So that was my brother from my Jamaican brother calling to give us more explanation on the news. So the child is 8-year-old. He went missing just this week. This week that we're talking about, the child went missing, and at this moment, the child was found, and the child is dead. This is very sad. I'm not sure if I can do a grow stream. I'm not sure if I can do a grow stream. So what I'm going to do, I am going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream because this stream was basically to talk about that child. So we're going to end this stream. And for those who want to come back for the grow stream, then you can come back for the grow stream. So that was it for the news today. 8-year-old boy found dead after he went missing for a couple of days. The boy went missing. The boy is only 8 years old. And so if you see this man picture that I showed anywhere, if you see him at the airport, if you see him in a restaurant, if you see him in the bathroom, if you see him anywhere, please to let us know. Contact one of us, any one of us vloggers, contact us and let us know what is going on. Keep us informed, and so we can break the news to the people, because we're using this platform to serve justice as well. Vloggers are now becoming the FBI, because whatever is not known in that segment of life, we're going to make sure that it is known in this sphere of life with us as YouTubers. All right, so I am going to restart the stream for the sake of growers. I'm going to restart the stream for the sake of those who came here for networking. So see me on the other side as we continue to grow.